All right. Hello and welcome back to Arcanine Rides. As you can see, we are out on a almost slipped there. Out on a snowy ride with the Kiowa Q Power 2, and I've actually done this once before. I didn't post a full video on it. So last time it snowed, we got about 8 inches, I would say. And this scooter actually made it through okay, but it was slow going and it got really deep and I got stuck, and so I didn't end up with a ton of footage. But I did post a couple shorts and a couple posts on Instagram, so go follow on Instagram if you haven't already. And yeah, so it snowed last night. It's like early morning after it just snowed, and it's more like 2 inches. So I figured this would be the perfect time to come out and see how it does in the snow when it can actually like reach to the bottom of the snow. And as you can see, it is quite slippery, but it's doing much better than it did with, 4 times the amount of snow. But I'm so impressed with this scooter. I mean, I completely soaked this scooter. Like it was completely covered in snow, and then the snow melted, and it spun its wheels for 30 minutes through super deep snow. Let's see if we can pick up a little speed here. And it did an excellent job. And so this scooter has been so awesome for all these off-roading applications. And it's a little slick on the turns, but if you can, if I can just maintain a nice straight line, it carves through the snow pretty easily. Absolutely gorgeous view out here. I mean, this is heaven. And it's always nice when it's a little snowy and overcast. Like the temperature for whatever reason goes up just a bit, and there's usually no wind, so it's a nice calm, not overly cold experience. Looks like someone brought their dog out here. It's a little hard to see the trails, so we're just gonna cut across and hope we don't hit a rock. Maybe try and pick up some of these trails here. Oh, a little sketchy. I'm always afraid sliding out a little bit, but I think this is a trail here. Nice. Try not to kill myself crossing this bridge here. Nice. Woo. The constant fight with the scooter so it doesn't slide out. Ooh. It's a good workout at the very least. It's interesting seeing footprints. I mean, I'm up pretty early, and there's already footprints through the snow. I wonder if someone walking their dog or going for a early morning walk or what. We'll follow them though, because they obviously know where the trail is. Looks like they're with the dog, so yeah, it looks like a dog walk. Nice. Nice. Is this paved? Oh yeah, it looks like it. Nice. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah, I know where this picks up. Yeah, obviously, I've ridden this before. I feel like in the snow it's more confusing. Looks like they already plowed it this morning as well. Try not to slide out and kill myself here. Ooh, little slip. Try not to turn too aggressively here. I don't know why, but any sort of tunnel always sketches me out a little bit. I'm always afraid there's going to be some sort of goblin or something. No, not really, but like, tunnels always feel weird. They always feel a little like mysterious, especially at night. Oh, it's got a little bit more trail here. I'm surprised so many tracks have already been out. Enough people must need to take their dog out. I've never followed this trail this far up, so I'm curious where it goes. But yeah, I really need some different handlebar grips on this thing. And do need to mess with the throttle and brake positioning a little bit. I think they're throttle's a little too vertical for my liking. I kind of just put up with it for a while. But I do need to tilt it down just a little bit more, along with the brakes. Oh, it looks like this trail goes up the hill. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll go to the base of the hill here. There's actually a ton of trails back in here. You can kind of see them all over the mountain there. And then there's this one over here. I'll have to come check these trails out when the snow melts and see how this guy does on these steep dirt trails. Definitely can't do it in the snow, but it's good to know. Got a little downhill now. See how this guy does on the downhill. Oh, oh man. There's like just enough snow to cover up all the big rocks, but not enough to give you like a cushion over them. Can't see them and then they whack you pretty good. You can follow my trail here and you can get an idea of where I had to get off and push and spin the wheels a little bit when you see all the like dirt kicked up in certain places. A little bit like that. Hopefully it'll be a little smoother sailing downhill. This thing is held up surprisingly well. I mean, my plan from the start was to really abuse it and see if it lived up to its billing as a off-road focused scooter. I'm really surprised and impressed overall. I very much doubt there's anything on the market close to this price that's as capable as this is. Even if the top speed wasn't as advertised. It's still got a lot of power. Alright, now we're back on paved for a little bit. That view is amazing. Down into the valley there. Live up on a hill a little bit. Get to look down on all the peons, all the peasants below. Nah, I'm just playing. Oh no, it's been great though. Here's beautiful views, lots of places to ride. The only thing that sucks is all this snow, and even now I get to use it to make a video. So you know, it's not all bad news. Now let's see. Should we try cutting across to this bridge? No. Oh no, it's like raised up above ground level. Sketchy. The brakes have been doing pretty well too. Especially the rear one, but the rear one's the big fat one. So I would hope it would do well. Alright. Nice. Kind of just have to follow the flow of the scooter, the flow of the snow, so you don't slide out. But you should have mostly downhill here, so it should be a little bit smoother and easier. Did all the hard part at first. You can see kind of the spots where I slid out or had to stop. Oh, there's a slide. There's some more. You can see I got stuck on this hill. I have to kind of coast this, not over apply the brakes, and then we have the bridge here. It's gonna slow way down. I mean, it's not a long drop, but it's annoying enough where I don't want to fall off. Alright, punch a little bit up this hill. Oh, back down. Nice. Nice. Okay, you can see where I had to push the scooter back up the hill. I got completely off track. I need to try and stay on the actual trail here. Let's see, I'm gonna go up higher, because this hill looks manageable, and if I can get up it, then it should be all downhill from here. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. After I had to backtrack, it went up the hill on accident. And now we should be back on the main trail. It should be a straight shot back to the trailhead. Oh yeah, I can see where I went. Took the complete wrong path over to the right there. Hence why I got stuck in some trouble down the hill. Nice. Oh. Nice. Oh. Snow really makes these tires sound flat. They're not. I've checked them a couple times. Thinking, oh, what's that squeaking, mushy noise? It sounds like a flat tire. No, just the snow. Nice. Alright. I'd say this was a successful ride. Can't really like punch it and send it the way I wish I could. It's just not practical unless I want to like eat it over and over. Sounds like learning to snowboard, eating it in the snow over and over. Don't really want to have to redo that in scooter form. Give a little gas at the end here. Nice. Not too much. Nice. Alright, well, back at the trailhead here. Thanks so much for watching and for sticking through to the end if you did. I hope you enjoyed the little snow ride. Let me know if you want to see more when it snows. I can maybe find some other trails. But yeah, get subscribed if you aren't already. Like the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.